Okay, this is an AP mid Sona game. Hyper support, as I always say it. By that I mean, we don't rush a Lichbane, we don't rush Sork Boots. We play with a lot of AP, we make use of the farm we get in the mid lane in order to better support our allies. In this game we have a Rumble top, benefits from move speed. Evelyn also would benefit. And all these guys have auto attacks in their kit, so Q isn't wasted either, and everyone loves a good shield and heal. So I've got some interesting rune choices. The runes will be going up on the screen right now. I won't forget it this time. There's also that's not what I want. You can't see runes in Spectate yet, so I'm running... In fact, if you look in my inventory, we can see Minion Dematerializer. And the reason for that is because Sona's always struggled with a bit of wave clear. That's why she's not the best mid laner. So I think Minion Dematerializer really does help with that. What it does is after like a second after casting it, it'll kill that minion instantly. And increase your damage by a percentage for the type of minion it is. It starts off at like 4%. Like you'll do 4% extra damage and it's 1% extra damage on the same minion type after that one. So I think this time I do it on siege minions, do it once on a melee, once on a siege minion. And I think I use the rest on caster minions to try to better clear that. It's probably better if I did it on melee minions so I can last hit them under turret. But yeah, so anyway, the good thing about supports is that you can go ahead and quickly roam to a lane because you got all these utility spells and movement spells. So Braum comes up and I should hit him with the E now, or am I just waiting for Q? I hit with the E. I've tried to go back a little bit for Caitlyn, but no. Besides that, Kog'Maw and Lulu are able to get away. Rengar comes down. I had to pop my flash. Now in this little fight here, I'm able to get a lot of auras off. And those aura procs are what allow us to kill and finish off Kog'Maw. I go back. Syndra is a very deadly opponent, so I don't want to get hit by a stun at any point. Anytime I do get hit, I would like to, or before I get hit rather, I want to put W up so I can shield some of it. Whenever I can, I'll try poking her with the Q passive. I use Dematerializer there, you just saw it. And yeah, that just helps Sona wave clear, and it will take me a bit of getting used to use them properly. My keystone is summon Airy. I think it's Airy. So that's just really good extra poke when you use your auto attack Q combo. And we'll also gain the shield benefit when you shield an ally with your W. And I think since it's an AoE W, it will do whoever's closest. That's what happened in my test with Orianna's W. So yes, even move speed buffs that can affect your allies will work. So yeah. Sometimes when I want to hold on to a power chord, I'll last hit with Q instead. To try to hold on to power chord so I can use it on the enemy. But sometimes you just have to use your auto attack and let go of the power chord. I come back here again, but it's at a bad time because Braum had already started rushing in. On the upside, I'm able to get 30D from a control ward. Excuse me for whatever that was. And then I come back for a little more wave clear. Using Dematerializer's little smarter would probably help me with the wave clear a lot more. Like as I said, I should have done it a few more times on the melee minion so I can last hit them under tower, because it takes 2 auto attacks plus 2 tower shots for Sona because her AD is that low. Warwick top. I hit him with Power Chord E, which gives him the slow, forcing him to fight rather than fly. And then a few extra seconds after he heals up with the ult are enough to kill him off. Now, we know that Syndra is missing, so I try to get back, but instead of going back, our entire team just comes up to meet her and kills her right there. Since Syndra's dead, that's no excuse for me to go back. I can just take a plant. In fact, I don't even need a plant really, but it's just a bit of security against Rengar to then proceed to wave clear this. Practicing last hitting with Sona is hard because she's really bad at it. But yeah, so I started off with... what's that item called again? Would tell me. Lost Chapter for the mana regen in lane, and then I go for Needlessly Large Rod to get Luden's Echo. I know Luden's Echo isn't the best item in the game, but it's wave clear for Sona, and that's why it's an attractive option. Just trying to dodge those balls. I try to get some poke off knowing that Evelyn's near. and then I E, that's how I can tag her. Try to get the damage procs off, get some shields up, get some movement speed up, and just kill her once again. Then we have this more painstakingly bad wave clear from Sona, as we try to push the wave as fast as Sona possibly can. With that pushed up, I decided to go for a roam. Our bot lane is already moving, and we can see 2 enemies coming up there. I flash over to try to get some shields off, hopefully try to do something here, but there's not enough. The enemy we take too much CC, and therefore it was kind of a wasted effort. I should have just stayed mid. Could have made Syndra miss a few more minions. Also getting more myself. Then she hits me with an ult and I die, because it's very hard to do anything once you've gotten hit by the stun and you take a full damage combo. Especially when you're not prioritizing any kind of magic resist or health, just going straight for the Luden's Echo. So I believe I've taken the mana ring, which gives a free mana. I don't actually know what else I took. I think I took water walking for the roaming spam. Unfortunately, roaming hasn't been too fruitful this game, but that's okay. For the secondary, I believe we took celerity, the cooldown reduction one, because we do tend to cap using a lot of the items like Ardent Tensor, which give CDR. So that just gives us a bit more AP with that. That's what would have made sense to pick anyway. I might have accidentally taken the movement speed one. So we corner Warwick, and he is forced to try to run under the tower. But this gets him killed because, yeah, our ults pop. He pops his ults as well, so it's 2 for 1, but we get the kill. Very useful for us. So the current standing in the game is our bot lane is winning a bit. Our mid lane, the enemy mid laner is higher in kills because she got some more kills off roaming. But I've made some successful plays as well. Our top lane has won and our jungle has won as well. So we're in decently good standing, but Syndra is of course very deadly. Syndra took a bit of damage on that really ambitious poke there, because my W shield and heal, I suppose, bases her into coming under the tower. If I had a bit more damage, then she'd be dead, but we don't build Sona for damage. If you want to play a damage champion, play a damage champion. That's my opinion. If you like to play Lich Bane vs Sona, I guess go ahead. It's a free world. So Luden's Echo, now that means I can push a little better. It also gives me a little more burst and a huge chunk of AP. After that we can get Morello Nomicon, which is going to give us another huge chunk of AP. It's also because I don't like to upgrade to Morello Nomicon until we're actually team fighting, because you lose the level up mana bonus. Since we're warned of Rengar, we kind of get us to clump up and take these auras. There we go. Maybe I could have saved Caitlyn if I healed sooner rather than trying to poke down Rengar. Rengar, who survived, by the way. We got Rumble coming up from behind, stealthed Evelynn, unseen from the enemy. I jump in with a flash to hit Syndra and Cogmore. We need to focus on Syndra. Syndra is able to be brought down by Braum. And the rest of us killed Cogmore. And almost Lulu. Yeah. That happened. He might have been alright if he kept running, because then we could come to support. But yeah, I suppose that happened. I meant to tank the turret and shield and go through, but he seemed to want to go around. Anyway. Syndra gets caught by Evelynn. Takes the death. We are 12 to 9, so it's not exactly a stomp, but Syndra's gotten a lot of the gold from the enemy team, and their AD carry has lost. Rengar sensing a kill. Seems to want to go in on me, but doesn't really. He can't. Because there's just too many of us. If I was alone, yes, it would be very deadly. So yeah, we're just kind of awkwardly poking. I get some heal auras off. We are 4v5, well 4v4 because Rengar has the back due to the poke. I'm kind of getting bored. Caitlyn goes to bot lane, so we have to call this fight off. Rumble comes in from behind though. Probably not going to be enough because I don't think we win this fight. I'm low on mana. I'm able to ult the Syndra to stop her from just one-shotting me. Or Evelyn. She one-shots Evelyn anyway because we're not able to kill her fast enough because we had separate targets. With the Lulu ult on Kog'Maw and the attack speed buff, Kog'Maw could shred Rumble down. And so we have to recall and regroup. The enemy team is starting to take a bit of a lead from that because they're able to get a turret. Okay, we're kind of 3k ahead, but hey, my point stands. Mid turret is a strong objective. We get Ocean Drake, so it's 1-1 all on the Ocean Drakes, I suppose. A little more shameful wave clear before we decide to boost up here and take these guys out. I use E power cord. No, I use Q power cord to just burst them down. E power cord would be more sensible because I got 2 high damage carries by me. But hey, who doesn't want kills? So we we rotate back to mid, get a bit more push there before I recall and get more items. Now I've got my Morellonomicon, and now I can really kind of snowball throughout a fight. I buy a stopwatch to go into Zonias because I'm going to need it. It will stop Syndra's ultimate from killing me, and at some point I'm going to have to use it. The fight goes quite poorly here, but a very, very good ultimate, if I do say so myself, locks them in place to be destroyed by our AoE and Caitlyn's crits. So, yes, I'm going to look at it again. With a nice heal and shield. Flash. Those 3 are coming into a line. Bang in the middle, hits all 3 of them, gets a nice burst off with the AP. And then the AP again is able to get a lot of AoE damage on those remaining 2. And shield off the Kog'Maw true damage. Not quite, because the shield runs out. Okay. If I was better pushing a lane, as in not playing Sona, then this would have been more effective. But I just quickly shoved that lane in to kill some of the minions, makes the enemy again lose some CS and XP. And knowing that I can't overextend in the mid lane, I decided to take the wolves, because overextending would probably just cause me to get killed by Syndra, perhaps with the help of Rengar or Lulu. And they start pushing. The bot lane died to Warwick and Rengar, meaning that they got the bottom to it, and they're starting to, well, we're still ahead in gold, but yeah. The high AP was able to quickly put Evelyn back at pretty much full health. Sona's really good with AP. She's not exactly good at killing people, but she's good at helping everyone else kill people, which is the way I think you should seek to play Sona mid rather than that really cheesy stuff. So here I am, thinking I'm about to die because she was definitely going to ult in on that if I didn't do that. So I quickly get out of Syndra's range so she can't ult me. Instead she ults Rumble, and I want to go and help, but we're dealing with this Warwick right now. build up the heals. By the way, I'm starting to build up into my Ardent Sensor, which is going to give some percentage heal boosts, which will be really good because we've already got lots of AP doing the flat heal increase. And of course the AoE shields mean we get a lot of attack speed from it. With the enemy team dead, we can push up. And just tagging as many people as I can with these auras, shielding when necessary, damage when necessary. Q does not work on towers, but Power Chord will. Rengar decides to go in now that his team's respawned. He's hit the ult, and he tries to go in on Caitlyn, misses, and also gets completely kited and destroyed. Any damage he would have done was shielded by me, or healed by me. And we're able to kind of stay topped up because of Sona here, and so long as we keep getting kills, I can keep these coming because of Morellonomicon's mana restore. I decide to recall. I think I want the dragon, but no one else seems to want it, so they stay in and end up having to go back here. So that's a lot of people. I think I've run in, and I just dispatched a Syndra with a quick Q before having to come and help with these guys. If I came in to help immediately, Syndra would have probably lived, but Caitlyn would have lived, and Maud would have died regardless. Cogmore very strong with the Lulu. Got his Blade Wielding King, got Sork Boots, so he does a lot of magic damage. Just me and Evelyn. Rengar's on me now. I need to get a shield on both of us. So I W. It will give... I think it healed Evelyn there despite her being untargetable, but I would die to the Rengar as well. She takes a smite, and that will be into Cogmore's mouth. Very fed boy. By that I mean he has 3 kills only. But it's Cogmore, so the scaling is really good, especially with the CS he's gotten. So we respawn. I think, yeah, another fight happens because Rengar's an idiot. He's only 1-4. Now I've got my Ardent Sensor, meaning my W is now also a damage boost, not just my Q. It'll give the magic damage on here and of course the attack speed. In my opinion, it's better to have Ardent Sensor later, now that it's been nerfed, because it scales with level, I believe. So at start it's only like 5 magic damage on hit, which isn't very much. So especially of course if you're playing a champion who wants to build AP, like Sona mid. Obviously it's just an economical option at, with support. Now we can take this inhibitor. Braum can help get a stun off on the Warwick, but he's already screwed off. They decide to chase, but hey, let's get a thing here. It becomes pretty scary, so I flash over just to support them in case she gets bursted. And definitely have to top her up. That deterred Rengar from trying to one-shot her there. So there's some really weird glitches with walk animations in replays when Rengar was ulting. Huh. Apparently this happens a lot, because I've seen it happen on other people's replays. So yeah, because we got those heals, we can stay topped up and push as much as we want. But eventually I'll run out of mana. The enemy team comes in on us again. Syndra's there, and I ult, but it only manages to hit Warwick, and that's not something I want us to go in on. Caitlyn gets stunned, but quickly gets out of there. Syndra doesn't have the balls to kind of commit to that and kill her. It's probably good for her. So with that, it's a good time to recall. Well, after I really painstakingly slowly get these Krugs, of course. Using the power chords. I think I'm close to buying an item, so that's why I haven't recalled yet. Mind you, I should have probably upgraded my boots by now. So we go for the Baron. Rengar is ulting in. We are able to secure it, and the enemy goes in on here. Braum jumps over. I don't think my flash is up. No, it is not, so I can't go to support them. Caitlyn's able to fire all 3 with the Runans, and they're stunned there. And now, for a Song of Ice and Fire with the freaking Braum and Rumble ults together. And I believe that has just ended the game. Baron buff not even needed because the enemy team aced themselves. Using some move speed to catch up to them. And now just end the game just like that. AP Sen's pretty fun. It feels really invisible with the amount of kind of damage her Q can provide, the heals and shields her W can provide, the damage W can provide once you have Ardent Sensor, and just how much you're dealing. It seems invisible because it's support and it's not you physically kind of actively doing it. You're just kind of being passively healing everyone and helping them deal more. And the move speed as well. It all makes a massive difference. And I'll see you guys next time.